And oh, my Sunday scheming every minute, every hour, every day. I'm hoping to discover a certain kind of lover who will show me the way. My arms need someone to enfold, to keep me warm when my days grow cold. I'd like a love of mine that never grows old. I want a Sunday kind of love. Don't want a Monday, don't want a Tuesday, don't want a Wednesday, no, 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 no. I want a Sunday, just a Sunday kind of love. A Sunday kind of love, remembering Etta James. Mark Strickland here on guitar today. I'm Jessica Lee. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Welcome to a special edition of Pittsburgh Sports Line. We're with Smokin' Jim Frazier. I'm Al Levine, the Talking Machine. And we're also with Jessica Lee with her On the Road and the summer series of Jessica Lee's Jazz Networking Happy Hour. We want to thank Jeff Joyce, the owner of Stone Peppers Grill, for letting us do our show here. This will be filmed for BPTV on Verizon 32. It's seen everywhere in the city of Pittsburgh and all the way from Nemacolin up to Cranberry and Wexford, and everybody keeps reporting in. So far, every community in the Pittsburgh area. Comcast 7 is only available in Bethel Park just because of how Comcast divided everything up. And if you don't see it or you know people that want to watch our show, we're on Pittsburgh Sports Line on Facebook. And we put all of our shows up there. And if you want to see over 250 shows that we've done, it's on YouTube. You can type in Pittsburgh Sports Line and you'll get our shows that come up. And we'll put this one up as the Stone Peppers Grill show, so you'll be able to see that. We might film and get some of you here and everybody just smile, or if you don't like some of the sports talk we're talking about, you're going to hear some controversy in a few minutes because we're outspoken and we do have a sense of humor about it. We do treat sports with respect. Like if you're a Cleveland Browns fan here, I respect you, but I feel sorry for you. I have a lot of empathy for you. They gave you a team that they stole it, and then they gave you a bad team. So we'll see what happens with Johnny Football there, but that's a little flavor of what we do. My partner here is Smokin' Jim Frazier and co-host. He's been around as an NFL scout for years. He's in the Steeler War Room. He's actually a pretty quiet mama's boy, I call him, but it's his birthday here today, so we're gonna have a cake for him in a few minutes. And for some reason, I'm his best friend, a friend from another mother and brother, but I don't know how old he is. I just know today's his birthday. So we'll celebrate that. And
Going to Chicago, baby, can't take you. Not this evening. Going to Chicago, baby, can't take you. Not tomorrow, nothing there for a pretty boy like you to do. When I get there, drink, mash, talk trash, spend all my money, money and time. Drink, mash, talk trash, spend my money. Nothing there for a pretty boy like you to do. I said I'm going to Chicago, dance away my blues. I said I'm going to Chicago, got these blues, got to lose. Nothing there for a pretty boy like you to do. Mark Strickland. Going to Chicago, baby, can't take you. Now this evening, going to Chicago, baby, can I take you? Not tomorrow night, nothing there, but a pretty boy like you to do. I'm gonna drink, mash, talk, trash, spend all my money in the morning. Drink, mash, talk, trash, spend all my money in the morning time. Nothing there for a pretty boy like you to do. Been going to Chicago, away our blues with our Lavina talking machine. I said we're going to Chicago, like away our blues. Nothing there for a pretty boy to do. Let's take it now. Nothing there for a pretty boy like you to do. No, I said going to Chicago, coming home to you. Coming home. As a blues, going to Chicago, Martin Rosenberg sitting in on guitar.
And we start with what's on our mind, and that's how we start our segment to all of our shows, and I'm not going to change that up. So Smoking Jim Frazier, what's on your mind?
Hey, thanks, Al Levine, the talking machine. And if you want the green, you got to see Levine. Hey, I want to thank everybody, first of all, for coming out and sharing my birthday with me. I really appreciate it. One thing about me, as an NFL scout, I've traveled all over the country, and I can say that there's no place in the United States that got better race relationship than Pittsburgh. My good friend Alan Levine, the talking machine, he doesn't see any colors. Jessica Lee doesn't see any colors. And I tell you what, we're here in Pittsburgh, City of Champions. Pittsburgh Steelers, 6 Super Bowls, most ever, NFL history. Pittsburgh Pirates, 5 World Series. Pittsburgh Penguins, 3 Stanley Cups. And on July 26th, the Pittsburgh Passion women's professional football will get their 2nd Super Bowl championship. August 9th, we're going to crown a new world boxing champion. Pittsburgh's own Lightning Rod Salka will be fighting Danny Garcia. And I tell you what, Lightning Rod Salka is a hero. 4 tours in Iraq. He's a former state of Pennsylvania Golden Glove champion. Currently, he's the NABA lightweight champion. He's from the city of Pittsburgh. He got the heart of a champion. And I got one message for Danny Garcia. Garcia, it ain't the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the yinzer in the dog that'll make a difference that night.
Is that all you got, Smoking Jim? Well, you covered a couple things I wanted to, but there's also another championship team that may be coming up. The AFL, we have the Pittsburgh Power. They've won, I think it's 11 games in a row now, and they're going to be playing for the semifinals. That may be another team. And then on August 9th, like you said, we got Rod Salka's going to be fighting. We also have another friend of our show who's been on there, Golden Glove champ, also a family man, also served a couple tours in Afghanistan, Sammy Vasquez. It goes by Who Can, Mexican. For any of you as old as I am, you know about Who Can, American. They also have a towel like that too. So Pie Traynor used to say that quote, if you need to know that. I had to teach him that one. But I just wanted to tell you that we are fans of not just little sports and big sports, it's any sport. We did a unicycle tournament, a worldwide tournament at Seneca Valley last year. They're in Minnesota this year, or we would have filmed that again. That was one of our highest rated YouTube shows ever. So I appreciate if you check that out. This show is going to be one of the highest rated shows, no doubt. Look, we got Mount Lebanon, we got Upper St. Clair, and of course my hometown of Bethel Park and all the other surrounding communities. So you can't beat that. This looks like a great venue to eat. I've been watching friends and family for years coming up here. I haven't eaten anything yet and I'm getting hungry. But we're going to also do a couple interviews. And I wanted to bring Jessica Lee up to explain to you what she's doing in the community and why we're even out here. And Jess, I got to ask you a special favor. Bring that cake up here. You might as well stand in between us.
This is a happy birthday cake.
Happy birthday cake for you. Happy birthday to you.
This is a happy birthday cake for Smokin' Jim, everybody. I think his nickname is
Batman. Well, a few years ago, I met him and we started this show. And for some reason, I'm at events, and he disappears. So I asked one of his best friends, I said, where'd he go? And he goes, you mean Batman? And I said, yes. Because think about it. Where's Batman?
right here.
Is that true? Yes, sir. Happy birthday, my friend. We got a show to do. We should light that up, but I don't know if anybody wants to sing happy birthday to him. Would you want to? How about happy birthday? Smokin' Jim. Happy birthday to you. Pretend the candles are lit and blow them out.
There are even harmonies back there.
I think we have some musical talent in the house. And speak.
This is a summertime song from the Rhythm and Blues songbook. You recognize it. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stay by me. Hey, stand by me. Please stand by me. Stand by me now. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should crumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble into the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed one tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Hey, stand by me. Please stand by me. Stand by me now. Stand by me. Stand by me.
definitely vinyl. This is her copy song.
When the night has come and the moon is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, you should stand by me. Hey, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
What's this on the road series, summer series that you have going on with Jessica Lee's Jazz Networking Happy Hour?
Yeah, we've been doing jazz happy hours to bring people from all communities together in Pittsburgh, hear live music, and also basically meet people who are innovating in the region, also like these two, and shining a light on positive things that are happening in the region. We've been doing jazz happy hours for almost 13 years, and we've been at all kinds of different places, and we've stuck at a couple of the jazz clubs, like Dow's on 9th, if you remember Dow's on 9th when it was open, and Little East Jazz Club. But this summer we wanted to go on the road and shine a light on different venues that are doing wonderful things and have great entrepreneurial owners. And so Stone Peppers is one of those that has a wonderful entrepreneurial owner. And we just wanted to bring the show here, shine a light on Stone Peppers Grill and Jeff Joyce. If anybody remembers the wonderful 1902,
Yes, I do. I went there many times. Great place. I want the sports memorabilia. That's what I'd love to see. All that sports memorabilia, Jess.
yeah, the 1902 in Market Square, Jeff Joyce, the owner of Stone Peppers, owned the 1902, and many of us went there for years and years and enjoyed that. And we just wanted to come out and really talk about Stone Peppers Grill and do our show here because he's an entrepreneur, he's an innovator, he's a friend of entertainment and sports. Now, I went to Duke University, and I'm a big Duke basketball fan. Unfortunately, he's a UNC guy, a Chapel Hill, North Carolina basketball guy. I think he might have dribbled the ball a couple of times himself.
Really?
And so we don't have a lot of love that way, but I love him, but when it comes down to UNC Duke, we have to sit on other sides of the table, the two of us, Jeff and myself. So that's what I got. I think he's in the house.
Well, you know what, Jeff? We've been talking about you. It's time. No further ado, Jeff Joyce is coming up here. This is the owner of Stone Peppers Grill, the founder, the CEO. He does it all. He even moved the table with me. Chairman of the board, too. Hold it, Jess. You can at least shake his hand. Okay. Welcome to our show, and thank you again for your hospitality.
My pleasure. It's always great.
This is a great place. I get great feedback all over Bethel Park about your establishment here.
Well, we've been here 6 years in this location, and we're right at the center, really, of Upper St. Clair, Bethel Park, and Mount Lebanon. So that's the core base of our customers. And we like three great communities, and we love the involvement with all three.
What's your favorite meal here, or what would you recommend? Do you have top 1, 2, or 3 that you would recommend?
Well, our hot oil pizza is something that I came across this in Stamford, Connecticut a few years ago, and it's really taken off as a popular dish. So a brick oven, all our pizzas are cooked in the brick oven, but the hot oil.
Hot oil is the good one.
Hot oil, interesting name too. Some people think it's motor oil, but it's not.
Oh, we're from Pittsburgh here and a little gritty, so maybe that last oil change you have it here.
That's right.
Well, now what's an entree that I might want to be interested in?
I would say our salmon, either our blackened salmon dinner or our grilled salmon. Those are two very good sellers.
Must have known I like salmon.
Well, most people do. I didn't know that for sure, but now I do. So you're going to have one later.
Just kidding, though. Yeah, well, one of the questions, when we come to your place, I saw this photo on the wall or painting or whatever it is. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, these are pictures that are brought here on consignment from the Mount Lebanon Photography Club. And several of the ones in here are by a photographer, pretty well-known fellow in the South Hills, if not all around Pittsburgh.
Mention his name.
Bob Hayes. Bob Hayes. And if you, I don't know if the one behind us is visible, but they are on consignment, and my wife is a member of the Mount Lebanon Photography Club, and they have about 200 members from all over Pittsburgh. It's not just the South Hills, and so a lot of all the photos are by those members, and very nice rooms. And
I checked out almost every one of them when I was here, and they're fantastic. I want to meet him, or maybe your wife could come here for the next show, because we're going to come back August 20th, if you let us. Is that a possibility?
I think it's a possibility.
Hey, we got a deal on that. Hey, I appreciate your time. Good luck with this, and thank you.
Thanks for coming here. We're happy to be involved.
One more thing, since we brought some people out, they're not familiar with the place. Do you have any drink specials they might be interested in?
Well, we do. On Thursday nights, which is tonight, we have half-price bottles of wine after 6 o'clock. It's every Thursday night, and all our pasta dinners are $9 on Thursdays.
$9. I know we talked about it. Jess, thanks for the assist here. You know we're sports guys. Anytime we get an assist, even from a point guard from Duke, we don't mind. Sorry about that, Jeff.
We'll take anything we can get. That's all right.
Thanks again. I appreciate it. Thank everybody for listening to us. I hope we didn't interrupt your meal or your drinks, or maybe you're drinking heavily after you listen to us. I'm trying to help out, Jeff, so drink more. Oh, this is a family show on TV. Sorry, I don't condone drinking much. What happened?
Don't forget to mention July 26th.
Well, that's what I'm leading up to. We're going to be closing this out. And if you travel down the road to the Meadows anytime, check out the Madness at the Meadows. Smokin' Jim and I have been honored. We're going to be ringside boxing announcers for our friend Jason Bergman. Mark that on your calendars. Gates open at 6:30. Ticket prices are reasonable, I think from $25 on up. You'll see us ringside. We're going to be on a cable station there. Smokin' Jim Frazier, my brother from another mother, got me the job here, so I appreciate it. Come on out there, and you're going to see a guy who's a heavyweight. He's the NABA champion. I know there's a lot of alphabetical belts and everything. This guy's the real deal. Smokin' Jim calls him the White Hope, but we'll let him say it himself. This guy fought Buster Douglas, his undefeated champion, was 21-0. He knocked the guy out. Smokin' Jim gave one of the greatest knockout calls in history. I'll post it up again on Facebook, but it's just awesome. Smokin' Jim, that's about all I have. What do you have?
That's about all I have to.
Steelers training camp.
Wait, Steelers training camp. You're a scout. When is that? About 5 days, 4 days?
Couple of weeks.
Couple weeks. All right, Smoking Jim. That's our latest update. We're at the Stone Peppers Grill. We'll be back August 21st. We'll see you out there. Boy, it's a nice place, nice crowd. The weather's fantastic. This is like San Diego weather in Pittsburgh. Have a great time. Thanks for watching our show.
Funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks unlovable, you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure, is it less than Greek? Is your mouth the little queen? When you open it so sweet, are you smart? But don't change your hair for me, and not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day, Valentine's Day. I say each day it is Valentine's